Welcome to Deadzone Tips and Tactics episode 5. In this episode we're going to be talking about the tactics involving trying to finish your activations first, so you get to go first next turn. So in the last turn the enforcers used a sprint action and a shoot command dice to get on top of this building here and kill one of these steel warriors. Now, because of earlier actions from the Forge Fathers, these two down here have already activated, meaning that they only have one figure left to activate. Now they could pass, because that means that they have less figures to activate than the enforcers. The enforcers still have 3 figures to activate over here. Of course, if they pass, that could give the enforcers a chance to either kill the last Forge Father to activate, or even finish before them. So, in order to make sure that they finish first to get first turn, they're going to activate. Now, the only Forge Father model left has a range of 2, so that means he's not going to get in range of anyone. So he's going to just literally sprint back down and out of the way of any incoming fire. And so as a long action, he'll sprint 2 cubes. Now, unlike a enforcer, he has no jetpack, so he can't go up and down a level without a solid surface. So for this, he's going to move across 1 cube and then back down 1 cube. Again, this then gets him completely out of the line of sight of any of the enforcers. Again, positioning inside that cube is really important, making sure that he is completely out of sight of all the enforcers. So that now means that the Forge Fathers have all finished the activations for the turn. So the enforcers will now get to finish off activating their last 3 figures. Now that means that one of these command dice down here that they have left over, the extra activation command dice, is completely wasted. So again, by thinking tactically about your actions and your opponent's actions, you can waste people's command dice. The enforcers do have 3 figures left, and they've really got to be careful here because they know the Forge Fathers are going to go first next turn, and there's 2 behind that building you can just see over there. So what they need to do is think about getting some of their figures safe. First of all, they have their boss here. Now if he dies, they're going to lose 2 command dice next turn, and that would be really bad for them. So they're going to start off by activating him and sprinting him 2 cubes. Remembering that you can sprint up and down levels, so you can sprint up 1 and back down 1. And that's still going to potentially leave him in line of sight of some enemies next turn. So then they're going to spend their move command dice here to move him 1 more cube and completely out of harm's way behind this building here. So that's going to hopefully leave him safe for the next turn. And I still have these 2 figures here to think about. So first of all, the assault enforcer with his range 3 pistol is not going to be much good at firing, so he's also going to start sprinting. Now again, it's worth remembering that you can sprint diagonally down. You can also sprint diagonally across and through windows. So by doing that, he's going to get safely inside this building here. So he'll take his second cube of movement and just pop himself inside this building here. So again, hopefully leaving himself safe from enemy Forge Father fire in the next turn. Finally I have the burst laser, and the burst laser is obviously quite an effective weapon in itself. So it's going to leave itself up on the higher level, but it's going to move across 1 and 2, just so in the following turn you might have a better chance at getting a good shot off, if it survives being shot at first, that is. So that's the end of the first round there, with all the models activated. And there you can see how important positioning your figures is, and thinking tactically about who's going to get to go first in the following turn. The enforcers have left one of their guys very vulnerable up here, but they have managed to get their boss behind cover, and the assault enforcer are inside the building. The Forge Fathers, on the other hand, They might have taken out the dog drone. They've also lost one of their steel warriors worth 2 victory points to the dog drone's 1. They also have a good protective position in here with all of their figures, all 3 of their figures, completely out of line of sight of any enforcers. So tactically, playing very well there. I hope you enjoyed these first 5 episodes and you've learned something and you've maybe gained some tactics for your own gameplay. We're going to finish this here and hopefully everyone enjoyed it, and we'll be doing some more soon. Thank you. Goodbye.